this right. I will get it right, I promise. I'm really not happy with this camera angle. If anyone can offer some support with how to get this angle so I can have my readings, I just much prefer working from my phone. It's so much easier. So much easier. I've just done TikTok videos, and it just suits me better. It suits my reading, suits my way of doing things. YouTube is just, yeah. We'll get there though. I have every hope. So I'm just going to pull you back just a little bit, just so you can see at least some of the table. And we are going to do a reading manifestation blocks, and the line that came through very clearly was, it's coming. It is coming. And they have asked me to use the answers. So this is going to be confirmation for someone, okay? So someone has some doubts, and that's the thing that's stopping the manifestation moving forward. It's like, if you doubt what's in front of you and you don't believe it, how can the universe build it? This came up in one of my readings I did on TikTok. So this is about having boundaries, being selective with your energy, okay? Being selective with your energy doesn't actually come easy to many of us. And we've got trust in the unknown. There you go. There's your answer straight away. Trust in the unknown. And then we've got move in a new direction, okay? So there's the human condition, the ego, however we, whatever we want to put there, loves to keep doing the same thing and expect a different answer. And to get a different answer, should I say. Like, we expect that we can keep doing the same things and for the world to change around us, and that doesn't actually work. And we need to make new pathways in our brain. We need to create new highways of new behaviors so that we can have new things. And I feel like it is time to move in a different direction. And the universe is saying, trust in the unknown. The universe can see things from so many different points of view and has to work with everyone's energy, not just yours, to create the highest good of all. So you could not, with your limited understanding, and that's no offense to you, but with a limited human understanding of the universe, how could you possibly know the intricacies of all those different manifestations that need to come into alignment? You see, it's too many. Can I have less, please? So you do have to surrender to the universe and trust that it's going to come through. You have to believe and just let the universe get on with it. How you think it's going to happen, yeah, letting go. I feel like there's a want. I'm hearing like an angry teenage, not an angry toddler kind of energy. It's like you can't keep like throwing your fists around and getting into a mess that things aren't working out for you. It's like you have to see that there's another option. That's what I'm getting. It's like there's an option for this manifestation to come through that you can't even think of. Like you just, it's like you need to just let this go so that it can come in. I definitely feel like this is energy for myself as well, so I'm taking this on board. So we've got the Page of Spikes in the reverse. So you've got 3 cards in the reverse. So I feel like this is just not going to happen in the way that you think that it's going to happen. It's just that simple. It's not going to happen in the way that you think. Like, I don't know whether it's worth me carrying on with the reading. Like, it's just not. Trust the unknown. It's not going to happen in the way that you want. It's not going to happen in the way that you want, and it's not going to happen like you're just not seeing the bigger picture. It's like it's like something is happening behind the scenes, and that's going to be better and bigger and bolder and just amazing. Yeah, justice. Like this came out sideways. The justice card is here, and this is you, right? You've prayed to God, right? And you've given your manifestations to God, and you said, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Please make this happen. Please make this happen. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And then God's gone, okay, and gone about his business. And I say he, she, they, whatever that means to you. Like, sometimes it's a she and sometimes it's a he. For me, it's the infinite. It doesn't really matter. Gender specific, blah, blah, blah. And they've gone off and they're sorting it. And if you doubt it, then you're changing your mind. It's like, if you can't not think about it, like, they're basically just saying, just leave it alone. Like, if you cannot not think about it, just leave it alone. As long as you're taking, as long as you are creating opportunities for yourself, as in, like, you've got to take inspired action. You've got to reach out and use your energy that you have to be able to create a environment. That's what they're giving me. It's like, create an environment for you to be able to, for the manifestation to come in. It's like, if you don't believe in it, if you don't think that you're worthy of it, then God can't give it to you, because you're not on the right timeline. I always say, when in regards to manifestations, it's like, if you're not the man at the station, if you don't think that you're going to be on time for that train, then you're going to miss it. So as long as you do everything that you need to do to be at that station, i.e., make sure you get up early in the morning, make sure you have your breakfast, make sure you're dressed and in your car and on the way to that station in good time, packed and ready to go on your journey. As long as you are all of those things, then the universe literally just sends a train, you get on and you go. Like, honestly, if I could tell you about things in my life, the way that it's happened, the way that things have come, like, even when I hear it from other people, it still astounds me how quickly the universe will just completely change your whole existence. Okay, so we've got Princess of Torches in the reverse. I feel like there's still this, I'm hearing like when, I'm hearing why, I'm hearing like that, just like little kid on the back seat. That's what I'm getting. Little kid on the back seat, like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? It's like you're stopping the motion of the ocean because of the, are you there yet? Like, it's like the more that you spend time on the doubt, yeah, it can't come in. You're keeping yourself in this stagnant, which door? Which door do I go down? It's like you've always got to pick the door of your new manifestation. Like, say, for example, like I'm just going to say this because this is what I'm going for at the moment. I'm launching a business, right? And I have health concerns at exactly the same time. And I feel so pulled to either side of of these doors. It's like my business requires me to expand and to grow and to, like be on platforms and, work and all that kind of stuff. And my health is like, no, hermit, spend all your time looking after yourself, that kind of thing. And that is exactly the energy. It's like this purpose, this, like, God can't call time and like throw death in and clear this old energy out because you're not choosing the same door every single time. It's like you've got to be consistent. You've got to be consistent. And obviously, honestly, this is a message for me as well. Like, I'm resonating with this so deeply. I need to hear this. Most of the readings are I can sit afterwards and take note from. I feel like as a collective, we're pretty much all in the same energy of moving through some stuff. So like the hermit period, like the hermit stage is done. It's like, I feel like you've been in prayer or in sort of like some decisiveness or contemplation for so long. I'm getting that you have been like drowning in it almost. And we've got the Prince of Pentacles here, which is basically saying like, God, like, let's get going. Let's get going on this new energy. You've decided now. There were so many options before. Maybe there were some illusions. Maybe you didn't quite know what the best, steps were to be moving forward. But it's like, now you know. You're coming out of lack. You're not reaching anymore. You know who you are. You know what you're meant to be doing. You've had enough evidence to show, that you've just had enough evidence. You've had enough evidence, whatever this is equating to in regards to your manifestation. Yeah. The King of Swords for me is all about evidence. Like, he uses his logical mind and builds evidence in front of him to build confidence. That's what I see the King of Swords as. He is evidence-based. He's not like looking at stuff, with compassion. He's not looking at things like, oh yeah, that person had a hard upbringing and that's the reason why they act like that. No, that's the Queen of Swords. She's good at thinking with compassion and seeing things from a higher perspective. The King of Swords, he's like seeing what is right in front of him. He looks for evidence. He is really engaged with his logical mind, and he puts evidence. He wants to see in front of him that things are working out so that he can make a strategy and move forward. Like, you have seen enough evidence that this thing will work out. You've seen enough evidence that you are worthy of this manifestation coming in. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I feel like there's been a pause. Yeah, there's been a pause. So the Fool in reverse is like a pause. That was the energy that I was feeling. There's a pause. A pause on this new beginning. Princess of Pentacles. I'm getting that there's someone that you didn't put love to. This could be yourself. This could be an aspect of yourself. I am getting like an inner child. I'm going to read this as like an inner child, because there's the Prince of Pentacles, you've got the Princess of Pentacles. I feel like this is both aspects of you. I feel like this is your inner child. And you haven't been showing this side of yourself any attention, any love. And it's felt to you like almost like you're stabbing yourself in the back. Yeah, with this doubt, and that's what's making you doubt. You you used to be the biggest dreamer. The biggest dreamer. The Seven of Pentacles is all about investment. Like you are a person who could sit there and manifest the world from your dreams. You could build whole worlds from your daydreaming, and they are absolutely true, and they absolutely can come true. And that's the thing that you need to believe in, is that your ability to be able to build them. The universe, well, there you fucking go. The confidence that you can build a whole fucking universe. Hello. And you've got the Queen of Cups in reverse as well. So this is a divine pair that is both. I feel for some that a relationship needs healing. And I feel like this is aspects of self. This could absolutely be, you know, like if you believe in twin flame kind of readings or sovereign pairs or anything like that, with there being two sets, like one of inner child and one of adults, I feel like there's something that it's like there's a maturity that needed to happen, or and this doesn't have to be with another human being. This could be like the aspects of self. The divine feminine and the divine masculine weren't working together. You know, just feeling like out of alignment and discombobulated, and you know, like I'm getting, for some, this could be, and I'm equating, you know, like doubling back on myself as well. It's like, because you haven't rested, because you weren't taking care of yourself, you didn't have the power to like step into your masculine. So we've got the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, you weren't listening to your intuition. And that's the reason why this Queen of Cups is in reverse. And we've got the Seven of Swords sideways. I feel like there was a lot of heartbreak in the past that you have been holding on to. And it's been keeping you in like a state of apathy. And I mean for yourself. I feel like the sun is coming up on something, though. You've woken up to two cards about you sleeping on something. It's like you understand that all that loss, all that stuff that didn't work out, all that crap from the past was not meant to work out. And it was not meant to work out so you can have this new beginning. It's like you're understanding that God had to put you through that so that you could, it's almost like you're having a massive an epiphany, or I'm getting from that card that your like inner child is able to go on this adventure. The Sun in reverse. Because you've been hurting yourself. Wow. You have been hurting yourself for so long that God basically had to like crumble everything and almost put you to sleep. They're giving me like, you know, like if you went into a hospital, into intensive care, and they put you into a coma because like your body's in such a state that it can't really function properly. It's like that's what God's had to do. It's like God's had to put you in like a state of apathy and numbness, or hermit or quiet or sleep of some description, or isolation, whatever that looks like to you, so that you can have this new beginning, because you were hurting yourself before. And I feel definitely for some there's been a you know, like a spiritual awakening. Six of Torches. Yeah, so you haven't been winning. You would have never won had you carried on with the same trajectory. You were holding on to dear life, to something that wasn't serving you. Like they're saying like your grey period. This could have had a lot to do with your roots, where you came from, how you grew up. And the Seven of Torches is basically like, what I'm getting from that is like you've had so many goes at this. So many goes at sorting yourself out, but not being able to like strike the match properly to get like a really good substantial change that God's like, right, okay, I'm going to have to step in here and, you know, move some things around. But it's like how you look at that is that you think it's a negative, and God is saying, hold on a minute. No. This is like the Emperor in reverse. This is what you needed. It's almost like I needed to take your power away so you can see how powerful you actually are. That's so cool. Like it's this inner child part of you. You have been, you know, so invested in like trying to power forward, and yeah, I'm just getting someone like trying to do things the way that everyone else does them, and you know, like conform, and you know, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, no, sit down. It's like the adult part of you is God saying, sit that down, shut that up. That's your ego. Let's fly in there with this really energetic inner child to like cut the bullshit, because that was the thing that we needed. That was the thing that Earth needed. We don't need more of the same thing. So we've got Queen of Swords in the reverse, and we've got Queen of Pentacles that flew off the table, and Nine of Cups. Yeah, like you'd lost all stability. Lost all stability and common sense, and like almost like run away from yourself. That's what I got. As soon as that energy just flew off there, it's like you just went so off-piste, so off purpose, so off like what you were meant to do. Just completely like went in the wrong direction, and you started being cruel to yourself, and you started like what were you doing? Like you love animals, and you're caring, and you're soft and genuous and sincere and just bloody lovely. And for some reason you just felt so left out in the cold, and that was because you were doing that to you. You were trying to be something that you weren't. And it was stopping you from moving forward. You weren't feeling genuine. You didn't feel genuine. You were feeling like just separated from your passions, sleeping energy again. But it's like, now that's over. You've stopped betraying yourself. Stop betraying yourself. Things are going to start moving so incredibly quickly. You're not going to do this traditionally. You're not, like, this hasn't been done before. You're not going to do this traditionally. You have to find your own way through these things, because then you learn that there's other options. It's like all the mistakes, it's like you need to fuck up 1,000 times so that you can find a different way of doing things. And that's how you actually, like, close this cycle, end it properly, and you fly away. It's like you've killed the old version of you. You've said goodbye to this, and now you're off. Diddly. You're flying. You're flying. But all this needed to happen for a reason. So I'm going to do what's coming in. See if the universe will tell us what's coming in. Oh, straight away. Justice. Yes. Woo! Your justice. So we started the reading with justice, and we end the reading with justice. I'm not going to go any further than that. That is it. That is what's coming in. The very thing that you want, the very thing that you prayed for, everything that you ask God for is coming in, but it's just not coming in the way that you want it. Try to relax as much as humanly possible. Have faith in your ability that you've done the right thing, and keep making inspired action to keep this coming in. Just keep taking inspired action to make sure you're doing the things that need to happen for you to get the things that you want. Act appropriately. That's what they're saying. Act appropriately. I hope this helps. If you would like to like, subscribe, follow, share, comment, all those things, it massively helps me to connect with your energy. If you want to feedback in any way, I really, 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 really love feedback. Tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what kind of work helps you. Tell me what kind of readings are important to you. And yeah. And if you want to buy a Oracle deck, you can do that from the description box. So thank you so much. Take care. Oh, my laptop just nearly fell off its stand.